I want you to think about the worst possible starting point for human life, then double it and triple it. Guts was born from a hanged corpse, and used as a child soldier before he even understood what war was. By the time he's a teenager, he has already gone through hardships that would have ended most people. But the manga does not give him a break before piling on the next one. Then the world marks him for death. A brand is carved into his body that makes every demon able to sense him the second the sun goes down. He hasn't slept properly in years, and there's no finish line in sight. The question Berserk keeps asking is whether any of it matters. Whether the fight Guts is fighting against has a meaning to it, or if Guts is just refusing to accept a conclusion written by the fates even before he was born. Berserk is built around the topic of causality. It is the idea that history isn't moving randomly, but towards something specific. Certain events were going to happen, and certain people were going to end up the way they ended up. The God Hand knows this, and that is why they pull the strings of humanity to their liking. Let's talk about Griffith.
I submit.
He is Guts' former commander and friend. We know exactly what he ended up as. The way he gets there and the methods he used is the wound the entire manga is built around. The way Berserk frames his ascension is very interesting, as it is not shown as a choice that went wrong, or as Griffith losing his way. Instead, it is shown as something the world kept pulling towards. He was always going to end up there, and causality was always going to bring him to that moment. If you follow that logic, don't you wonder all those years Guts spent with Griffith? All the fights they fought together, all the horrors they went through, and all the time they spent together. Don't you ever wonder if any of it was real or meaningful? Was Guts making a choice? Was Griffith making a choice? Or were both of them moving through the script that was written for them long ago without even realizing it? The manga has been sitting in that question for the whole 37 years that it has been going on. Everyone who gets close to Guts ends up paying for it. The brand draws demons toward him constantly, and anyone nearby get caught up in that whirlpool. The people he cares about get hurt, and the manga does not shy away from showing that to us. They are not protected because Guts cares about them. Most people, when they are faced with this realization, would choose to stop letting people in entirely. I mean, is that not the rational response? They become purely functional, and they stop forming attachments to stop putting their loved ones at risk. Guts knows this, but he keeps letting people in. You may think it is because he thinks the outcome will be different the next time, or that it will go well. It is more so to do with the face that he has seen what can happen, and he fears that. Griffith, on the other hand, gets what he always wanted. The cost of it is insane, but causality delivers on it. Griffith followed where the world was pulling him, and what he got was something that you can clearly say was worth it for him. Guts, however, gets none of that. Every night it's the same fight without any knowledge of when it will stop or how long he has to keep going. There's not even an indication that says refusing to go quietly is building towards something worth it. The answer is not really hope. Guts is not someone who believes in hope. He doesn't believe that things are going to get better, or that the fight he is fighting is going to lead him to a future he is envisioning. He is fighting because everything else around him wants him to stop. And after reading through Berserk, you do realize that this becomes reason enough. Kentaro Miura died in 2021. It was around the time I started reading the manga. It was heartbreaking for me to keep checking the chapter numbers hoping that what I am reading does not end, because he created beautiful hope out of unsightly despair. Berserk is a story about a man fighting a fate he never chose, and it is written by a man who was fated to never complete it. It is cruel, cruel irony. What exists of Berserk now is a decades-old story showcasing Guts' refusal to become what he was told to become. And what we see is that fight never truly stops. Most stories about people in impossible situations have a clear shape to them. The suffering character pushes through the hardships and eventually gets a reward back for what he has done. The struggle is an investment. In Berserk, however, there's no indication that Gut is accumulating credit towards some great future payout. His fights don't get easier, and all he does is keep going in a world where it has been made very clear that it was not built with him in mind. Whether that meaning is bleak or freeing says a lot about the reader's mental state when they pick up the manga.